Hey there, I'm Luke. In today's episode, we're going to chat about something that many parents, or actually people in general, don't quite understand, don't actually do, don't do enough of, or don't do properly. Positive reinforcement. Now, I have an idea as to what you're thinking to yourself right now. I don't need to watch this. I've lived my whole life dishing out positive reinforcement. Well, when I asked some of my experts about topics they feel most people need to hear, positive reinforcement came up time and time again. In fact, many parents have even reached out to us asking how to effectively use positive discipline instead of always harping on their kids. Well, here's a secret. Positive reinforcement directly manipulates behavior. In fact, positive reinforcement directly impacts not only your child's behavior, but also their self-esteem, academic success, social skills, focus, mood, stress, and much, much more. Think about it. If you go through life only hearing stop doing that, stop talking, stop being loud, stop teasing your sister, stop playing with that paper, stop acting like that, stop kicking the seat, stop turning your iPad up, stop running into the street. You get accustomed to being told you cannot do something, and you begin to believe that in all aspects of your life. There's a different approach to all of this called positive reinforcement, and today I'm going to break that down for you. Let's get started with this episode of Special Education Decoded. All right, before we go into detail regarding positive reinforcement, I'm hoping you can help. On the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you will see a little logo with the word subscribe on it. Click that real quick. Thank you so much. The use of positive reinforcement creates a glaring difference between classrooms and teachers that are successful in leading their students towards better grades, fewer behaviors, and actually wanting to go to school, and those that do not. Today, we're going to cover the different types of positive reinforcement and some examples of positive reinforcement in action. First, let's define what positive reinforcement actually is. Positive reinforcement is a condition where the introduction of stimulus, such as challenge, penalty, reward, etc., increases or maintains the likelihood of the reoccurrence of the same response, behavior, or output. Now, in simple terms, positive reinforcement is a method used to help ensure the same type of wanted behavior continues. There are three different types of positive reinforcement. Those types are, number one, primary reinforcers, number two, secondary reinforcers, and number three, intrinsic reinforcement. Let's start with primary reinforcers. These are tangible rewards for good behavior. Things an individual likes, such as an ice cream treat, a new book, or even a piggyback ride. Primary reinforcers are simply defined as rewards for positive outcomes. Next on our list of different types of positive reinforcement are what's called secondary reinforcers. These are actions learned through responses, such as verbal praise from other individuals and social recognition for a child's achievements or actions. Secondary reinforcers are often combined with primary reinforcers. Third on our list of positive reinforcement types is intrinsic reinforcement. This is where an individual begins to evaluate themselves and their own behavior. Individuals begin to reward themselves without outside support. This type of positive reinforcement is often difficult for many children with special needs, but not impossible. Now that we have a basic understanding of the different types of positive reinforcement, let's discuss some examples that, when used consistently, can truly change a child's life. There are literally thousands of examples where positive reinforcement can fit and make a massive impact. However, we will discuss the 4 most common as discussed by our panel of special education experts. They are: number 1, rewarding good behavior. Number 2, using your words and actions. Number 3, making it fun. Number 4, spending one-on-one time. Let's dive deeper into these, starting with the first one, rewarding good behavior. This is where you let your child know when their behavior is good. Don't just focus on the poor behavior, but emphasize good behavior much more than the poor behavior. Here's an expert tip. Sometimes ignoring negative behavior entirely works well. Use tangible rewards. This could include items your child loves, such as scratch and sniff stickers. You could use a reward chart toward a larger goal. Examples could be homework is done every day of the week, or chores are done daily. Days in a row your child gets dressed by themselves, or even the number of days without a fight between siblings. Also, if your child is refusing to do what's asked, but their sibling listens and takes action, you should praise their sibling, ignore the refusal, and give their sibling a reward in front of them. Since learning this concept, I have used it repeatedly with our son. He is 5 years old, and I've detailed many times before how he despises cleaning up toys. He will throw himself down on the ground and pout when it's time to clean up the mess he made. My daughter, on the other hand, will begin cleaning up immediately. I've been completely ignoring him and praising my daughter for listening, talking with her and helping her clean up the mess. Then, depending on the time, I will either give her a bedtime snack, extra iPad time, or something else they both love. After a couple of days of doing this, my son actually cleaned up without his pouting because he too wanted the reward. Let's move on to the second positive reinforcement example, using your words and actions. Try smiling, giving your child a hug, and acting excited when good behaviors take place. Incorporate phrases such as great job or outstanding effort when they are behaving positively. Don't wait for things to get bad and use praising only when they improve. This is a common mistake a lot of people use. Remember, it's the intangible things that we often remember later in life. Even small gestures can go a long way. Number 3 on our list of positive reinforcement examples is simple: making it fun. This includes all aspects of interaction that you have with your child. Take the aspect of work out of the equation. Make homework, chores, tasks, and everything else fun. You can try using family games as the perfect reward. This could include board games, interactive online games, or even create games together. Another fun reward or way of teaching your child is to use books. What's better? Write your own! Our last positive reinforcement example is spending one-on-one time together. Most kids act out because they crave attention. To them, any attention, even the negative kind, is better than nothing at all. Start with structuring your day to include at least 20 minutes of personal time for each of your children. Take this time to listen to their frustrations, concerns, and achievements. It's a fact that personal attention creates a positive example of how to treat others. This one-on-one time also builds confidence and reinforces how you feel toward them. Time alone with your child helps to build self-esteem and strengthen their ability to interact in social groups. Remember, positive reinforcement is not just something you do when your child acts out and then corrects the problem. It's truly an all-encompassing environment you help to create. I've said this before, but I will say it again. Children with special needs often require additional attention. That attention can either be them acting out and you reacting to it, or you being proactive by spending positive time together. This approach ultimately leads to much healthier children and a much better relationship between the members of the family. If you are searching for ways to help your child learn a positive environment but feel stuck, we can help. We have a team of dedicated special education experts that have helped hundreds of parents and their children prosper. The best part? It's 100% free to start. Take a look at the description for a link to get started. With zero cost and zero obligation, there's literally nothing to lose and everything to gain by having a conversation with a non-biased special education expert. I truly hope that this episode helped you understand more about positive reinforcement. It's such a vital concept that is far too often overlooked. Start now, be consistent, and the payoff will be tremendous. If you have any questions or comments about this video or a topic you would like to see covered, please either leave a comment below or email us directly at the email address in the description. From all of us at specialedresource.com, thank you for watching this episode of Special Education Decoded. We'll catch you on the next episode.